Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new Hearthstone video. Today we are doing it a bit differently. We are not playing on the ladder, but instead we are playing arena, and it will be a special arena. I would call it a challenge, but in fact we are just burning gold today. So what we are doing is we will choose a hero here. Normally we will pick the best we can get. That will be the Warlock, and then after that we are picking the worst possible arena deck we can pick. To do that, I have downloaded a program called Hearth Arena that will give every card a score, and we are always picking the worst card we can get. Don't care for the list here on the right. I hope you can see that. I'm not sure if the Hearth Arena program is showing up on screen later. Don't care for the list right now. That should be my last arena run, so we are not having the list you're seeing here at the right. We're starting now with the Warlock. Let's pick that, and then I hope you can see the numbers, otherwise I will tell you that. So we are always picking the worst card here, and then we are trying to win at least one game on the arena. I hope we can do that, doing the worst arena run possible with the worst cards, but we're trying our best to have a decent result here. So here we pick the Molten Giant. That has a 42 score, that's by far the lowest. So I will make it a bit quicker, so I'm not telling you all the cards. We are always picking the worst one. The Maiden of the Lake, that's pretty bad. Then right now we have the Lance Carrier. I mean, that's not a bad card, so could be decent. We will see how the deck turns out in the end. Look at that. We have a Blast Crystal Potion and we have the Dread Infernal. These are two nice cards. So which one is worse? Not sure. I guess we are picking the Dread Infernal. I guess the Blast Crystal Potion could be a bit worse. But anyway, the Abyssal Enforcer is really strong in the arena. What a shame, we're not picking that. Then probably this one, yeah, the Hockshopper. That one has Battle Cry if your opponent's hand is empty, gain charge. That is happening in arena sometimes, but not that often. So let's pick that. Then probably the Gurbashi. Yeah, there you go. Gurbashi Berserker is the worst card. Then... Oh, not updating. There you go, now it's updating. The Booty Bay Bodyguard. It will be interesting to see how the curve plays out here. We might not even have early minions. The Assassin. Then the Core Hound. And here probably the Felloc Soulfiend. Sometimes it's a bit slow here for the update. So Felloc Soulfiend. At least we can play that on turn 3. That's great. I would say this one is the worst. Yeah, Flesh Eating Ghoul. Then we have... oh, Novice Engineer is the worst. This one is better. Big Time Racketeer. Okay, let's go for the Engineer, of course. Then the Corruption. Pretty bad card, that's for sure. And here probably the Red Mana Worm. Okay. So how many spells do we have currently? One Corruption it will be. And that's it. Yeah, we have one spell so far. So the Red Mana Worm is indeed pretty bad. Here the War Golem. Then we have the Dread Corsair. We have the Iron 4 Grizzly. And what will be here? The Grim Patron. Yeah, why not? So... the Duskboar. We have 19 cards so far. The deck looks horrible. I'm not sure if we can do at least one win. Here we have 3 great, excellent cards. So the Cabal Courier is not a bad pick. Also, of course, Shadow Flame and Knife Doctor are better, but Cabal Courier is, in a vacuum, not a bad pick. So this one, yeah, there you go. Capture Jormungandr. And we will not go to 7 mana. We are dying before that. Another Lance Carrier or the Vorgon Greaser. I would say the Greaser is worse, but let's give us at least a bit of hope and pick a 2-drop. Otherwise we are just dying, so there is the Greaser again. And probably the... oh, the Priestess of Elune is worse than the Pantry Spider or the Puddle Stomper. Okay, we're picking that. 6 cards to go. The Summoning Portal. Well, at least we have so many units, so the Summoning Portal can give us a bit of value. Then of course, Salty Dog. Here should be the Greaser again. Come on, update. There you go, Greaser. And 3 more cards. Murloc Raider. No, Dancing Sword is worse. Of course, yeah, your opponent will draw a card. That's worse. And the Violet Illusionist. That's not so bad, the Violet Illusionist. You can draw cards with that. So for free, without getting damaged. That's not too bad. Blackwater Pirate, your weapons cost 2 less. We will not run any weapons, so that is pretty bad. So now look at the deck list here. By far the worst arena deck I have ever created. What's that? Oh, don't need that. Okay, drop it. We will see now if we can get at least 1 win. That's the challenge for this run. We want to have 1 win. If we're going 0-3, then of course can't change it. But we want to have one mouthy win. Let's try it. Let's go for the first game now. We're trying our best here. We're not playing bad. We're playing the best we can. And trying to snatch 1 mini victory. So it looks like that the deck list here is staying on the right. That isn't too bad. If you can see that, really hope so. At least it is going here up on my display, so you should see that. Our first game we're going against the mage, so that is the best class to play in the arena. Besides the warlock, which is also pretty good at the moment. And we have, so we can see on the deck list, we have a few 2-drops. So the Flesh-Eating Ghoul, we can keep that. And then hope to find a 2-drop here as well. Maybe even the Great Corruption. Let's see, Worgen Greaser and the Red Mana Worm. Yeah, nice curve. So turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. At least something. Iron 4 Grizzly is coming here. And Fell Orc Soul Fiend. Well, nothing to do, we are drawing a card. Get the War Golem. Then we will see what we are dropping. Maybe this one. That's not too bad. Will be a 3-7 here for 3 mana. And we'll get damaged, so next turn we have a 3-5. There's our 2-drop. That's too late. Let's go for this one. Have a Acolyte of Pain here, so he could use his Fire Blast to hit that. Yeah, doing it. So he's drawing another card, which means we will attack the Acolyte of Pain here. Otherwise he's drawing 2 more cards. And I would say we will drop the... This one is not too bad indeed. But Flesh-Eating Ghoul, this one is getting buffed here, at least for 1 point. And if the Soul Fiend is dying, then he's getting buffed again. So I like that at the moment. Soul Fiend is going down to 2 life next turn. So high chance that he's not surviving the next turn. Dragonkin Sorcerer. And we got a Booty Bay Bodyguard. So what we are doing now is the Novice Engineer here drawing another card. Molten Giant. Okay, that one is not too great. The Iron 4 Grizzly is also coming. We will attack the Dragonkin Sorcerer. And then the Flesh-Eating Ghoul is going up to 4 attack. We can hit him for 4. The Dragonkin Sorcerer here should die to the Iron 4 Grizzly, which would increase the stats on the Flesh-Eating Ghoul even further. So who's in healer? Now that one is going back to full life. So that one is going back to full life, which means we could kill the Who's in healer here, that's for sure. But I like to drop the Booty Bay Bodyguard. Then we're just going for the face here. So 6 in the face. Right now he would need to attack with the Dragonkin Sorcerer and then Fire Blasting, so we're getting rid of the Booty Bay Bodyguard. The Flesh-Eating Ghoul is then getting increased stats to 7 it will be. And the Who's in healer alone is not good enough to take out the Flesh-Eating Ghoul. He can, on the other hand, kill the Novice Engineer. Oh, with Soulfire. Yeah, that was good. Got that from the Kabar Courier, so we can clear the board. We will then drop the War Golem, most likely. We drop the Hound here, that is not good. He can just trade and the Hound is gone. Yay, Blackwater Pirate. Great card. War Golem it will be. Can the War Golem survive? I highly doubt it. The Mage can easily take out such a unit. 7 cards or 8 cards in hand. So, Fireball, Fire Blast, bang, War Golem is gone. Our board is empty. We have not a single spell that can clear a board. In fact, we don't have any spells at all besides the Corruption, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, Corruption is the only spell we have. Oh, that's amazing. A Frostbolt. So, trade. Yay. At least we're trading. That's not too bad. Captured. Interesting. Drop that. We cannot play another unit. But I mean, the rest of the units are bad nonetheless, so maybe we are just dropping this one. At least good enough for his 2 units right now. I mean, he has a nice body. Can't argue with that. Festive Tauren. Mortal Taunt, Cult Master. Oh boy, he is drawing cards now. 6 in the face. Oh, at least the Molten Giant is getting cheaper. So that's a good sign. Gonna kill this one. He's drawing another card with the Cult Master here. And let's see. We have 9. So probably dropping. We can drop this one. Salty Dog. Let's drop the Salty Dog. And we're dropping this Greaser here. Any chance? Give me any chance? No, there's a Flame Strike. Yeah, there's a Flame Strike. OP, man! 7 mana, 4 damage for everything. Looks like we are losing. Can't do it. Well, the first game will be not a victory. But look at that, we can play the Molten Giant. Well, that's great. Let's drop that here. And let's drop the red mana though. Losing the first one, and it only took 7 minutes. Could have been faster, so at least we survived a bit up until turn 10. That's a good sign. So the deck is working, right? Going down here. Our second game, and of course we are going against another mage, because why not play the best class in the game? So we have a nice curve here, so it is possible. The dream is real. Let's try that. Oh, Lance Carrier into Fell Orc into Maiden. Lance Carrier is not that great here early on without another unit, but we will play that anyway. I mean, maybe we are drawing a card. We will see about that. Oh yeah, that's a 2-drop we can play. Then he's using the Fire Blast. Took that out. Duskboar is dying. We'll then go for the Soul Fiend. I mean, 4 attack for 2 mana, why not? That's good. Dancing Swords. Nope. Soul Fiend. And then we could maybe buff that. Maybe draw another card then. Rubian Prophet. Oh yeah, I guess we're buffing. That's not too bad. Let's draw another card. Okay, that is bad. Little buff here and there, we're killing his Prophet. But the Soul Fiend will also die, of course. But maybe he's making a mistake and using the Fire Blaster to take that out. There's a possibility that he's doing that. If he's not too clever. Let's hope. There's a Mistress, that's 1 mana. He still has 3, so... Oh, don't do that. Let's use a Fire Blast. Soulfiend going down. We have the Priestess of Elune. Another great unit. Not much to do, of course. Let's just drop this one and hit him for 1 in the face. Could have maybe used the life tap because the Priestess, the Mistress, will give us some life back. Priestess will also give us life back, so that's not too bad. Ooh, polymorph. Afraid of this one. Yeah, hit it, hit it. Can't even trade probably here, but we can drop a Dread Infernal. At least this one is going down. That is our only AoE card in the deck. So, give it some value. So, will you take this one out? I would think so. I mean, he only needs to have Calm Blast or let's say Frostbolt. That's all good enough. It's the Raider. There's a coin. So what else? I assume the Fire Blast, so improving the stats on the Raider. That's not too bad. Definitely not. And then we need to kill that, unfortunately. Otherwise he's just getting bigger and bigger and we have no answer for that. Novice Engineer. That's good. Definitely good, so we can take that out. We have the Core Hound. Maybe we're just dropping that. That's not too bad. 9-5. Why not? 9 in the face. Better than 8 in the face, right? So it's a good one. Cabal Courier. What a nice card. We also have the Cabal Courier, so our deck is good and we will win here. Frostbolt Grunt. Alright, Frostbolt Grunt. What did you pick from the Cabal Courier? What did you get here? So this one is definitely dying. We are dropping the Engineer, drawing another card, that's never bad. Iron for Grizzly. Yeah, why not? Saving the Core Hound here, let's drop this one. We're dropping the Dancing Swords. Give him another card draw. Nice little body. We don't care for the Death Rattle effect. The body's everything. You don't need spell cards, you just need huge units with thick value. Hey, Flame Strike. Nice card. Again. Too great, please nerf. Just clearing 4 units for 7 mana. Unbelievable. A Lance Carrier. Gonna heal a bit. And Lance Carrier, that's not helping too much, but still playing it. The Priestess is dying anyway next turn. The Lance Carrier is dying anyway next turn. So we're gonna hit that. Flame Cannon, that's a nice card. 2 mana, 4 damage. Such value. Boulder Fist Ogre. Hey, got the War Golem. That's better than a Boulder Fist Ogre. Can't handle that. We can't draw a card here. Because we are too low already. Currently, he has here 11, 12 damage on board. So, if we draw with the life tap, we will be at 14, then a single Frostbolt will end the game. And we want to play further along, so no card draw for us. Polymorphing. Why would you polymorph that? That's only a 7-7. Intellect. Fire Blast. Oh no, we are not standing any kind of chance. That's again not a victory. Violet Illusionist. Yeah, at least we can draw a card here without getting damaged. Another Worgen Greaser. Give him the Grim Patron here and let's concede. We're trying again. We can do that. We still have one more match to go. It might be our last game, but we are still not giving up. We are trying our hardest to achieve a victory. So let's drop these 7 units here. We are dropping the Maiden of the Lake. We will keep the Cabal Courier, which is probably by far the best card in our deck. So this will be the winning card, the Cabal Courier. This one gives us a victory. Pretty sure we are discovering a decent card here and then we are just winning. Dread Infernal, that might be the second best card on the deck. Playing against another Warlock. So we got 2 mages and 1 Warlock. So the 2 best classes currently in Arena. That's why we are just losing. We could have faced a hunter or a druid, then we would definitely win. So our opponent needs time. Starting out is pretty bad. He's not sure what he should do here the first turn, so the decisions are super hard. He has many cards to play, probably 4 1-drops here, and he can't decide. So it's of course a hard decision. Time is running out, his brain can't compete with the decisions he needs to make. As a Martial's imp, so he decided to go for this 1-drop. Not sure if that one was the right decision. Maybe the Flame Imp was better, not sure. Will he drop it now? No, it is the Master Swordsmith, which will then buff the Martial's imp. So he's now at 2-3 for 1 mana. That is too much. That one should be nerfed. Definitely. So, we have the coin here. And really like to go into the Iron Furo Grizzly. The Cavalcary is better, but the Martial's imp would just kill it. The Grizzly here is good enough for a little trade. Then we even might kill the Master Swordsmith. Otherwise he's just buffing the other units. Dark Bomb, that's a nice card. So already down to 26. The Martial's imp is already at 3-3, which is insane. So we're dropping the Cavalcarian now. He can then just trade. Oh, also got a Dark Bomb. Yeah, the other 2 cards are really shit. We are taking the Dark Bomb. He can then just trade. The imp is getting buffed again because of the Master Swordsmith. So his board is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And unfortunately, we are not having any chance here. Yeah, there's a trade here and there. Wow, even got the extra healing. So this one is going down, definitely. The Dark Bomb. Clearing the imp. No chance for that little guy. At least the buff is getting again on the imp, which is wonderful. So gonna hit that. Lance Carrier. That is just feeding power. Draw another card, why not? Corruption. So we will drop a 4-mana card next turn and then the Corruption. Maiden of the Lake? Not sure. Worgen? Maybe. We will see about that. So one of the units will get buffed here. He's drawing another card down to 26. So at least we have pushed 4 damage. Wow, also the Blood Imp. So 1 extra health and 1 extra attack each turn. That's not bad. That's really not bad. I guess the Greaser's just dying to this one. So Maiden of the Lake it will be. And the Corruption. Shall we kill this one? Maybe. Maybe the Dark Peddler. I guess we'll just take out this one. So annoying. At least this one has a nice body. If we go for the Dread Infernal next turn, we can kill the Blood Imp here. Maybe killing the Dark Peddler if he's hitting that. Ding ding ding. Maybe a little trade here and there. The Ogre Magi. No trade. Straight to the face here. Oh, super greedy. So where's the extra life going? Hopefully on the Master Swordsmith. That would be wonderful. Oh, buffing that again. No, the Dark Peddler is getting the extra life. Why would you do that to me? So I'm gonna take this one out. The Dread Infernal is coming. Come on, you are coming. Bombshot. So, Blood Imp. Dying. 6 damage on board. We have a huge Dread Infernal. One of the best creatures to play in this game. So we should win now. There's not a chance that he can kill this. Silent Knight. That one has Stealth and Divine Shield. Mortal Coil for 2 damage. So the unit is going down. And ooh, our Ice Rager. Seriously? Seriously, you're playing that? That's even worse than our deck. Oh boy. So that one is 5. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Definitely taking out this one. So we have the option to restore 4 health. Then we would be going back to 11. He has currently 9 damage here, so maybe we can survive another turn. Otherwise we could also play the Booty Bay Bodyguard. Then he can deal 4 damage with these two, or he's going with these two on the Booty Bay Bodyguard and dealing 5 damage. So we would also be at 2 life. In fact, it doesn't really matter, but the Priestess... I guess we are going for the Priestess. Yeah, let's try. Really not a safe bet. Probably we're just dying anyway. So then our little challenge here wasn't successful. Floating Watcher. Oh, this one is getting stronger and stronger. Flame Imp. Wow, he's then also using the life tap, right? The Floating Watcher is going up to 8-8. Quite a bit. Then he's trading. He's afraid that we will kill him otherwise. At least we survived another turn. That's not bad. Hell Orc Soul Fiend. Yeah, you're not doing much. We're coming into play anyway. So, lost another game. Our challenge is not successful. I'm very sorry for that. Tried my best. Could not compete with the power of the mage, the power of the warlock, and the power of 29 units. I mean, we had a Cabal Courier, so the value was there. There was a chance that we could take down one victory. But everyone is so good in Arena at the moment. You don't stand a chance if you're not going for the best possible deck. Come on, make it faster. You can do that. Anyway, guys, we might try again in the future. Maybe if we can find the mage, then we will win. Because the mage is OP as fuck. So it might be that we're just getting spell. 10 fireballs. And that will be the worst deck we can get, because the other cards were even better than the fireball. Maybe, you never know. So life tapping. The Watcher, he's going up to 10-10. There was no need for the life tap, you can just go for the face. Not sure why he's roping here. Oh, anyway, lost this one. We're going down with a 0-3 record. And maybe the booster pack is worth it. Let's check that out. So I'm not sure what for rewards we're getting. Don't pop up here, come on. So it should be one booster pack and maybe a bit of gold, maybe. Not even gold, it's just 25 dust, sorry. So there's a pack. Let's check out the pack first and then I will finish this episode. Maybe the pack is a legendary. Let's try out. It is a rare Devolve and a golden common, so that was worth it, definitely. Really like to burn my gold with this stuff. So anyway, this was the episode for today. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you want to see more of crappy arena runs, just post that in the comment section. Maybe I will do more. And maybe we can get the OP mage and win 7 times, 8 times, 9 times. That's possible, you never know. So see you guys then in the next one, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.